House Republicans, meanwhile, pushing to censor the House Speaker because of her ripping up President Trump's State of the Union address. But the effort was voted down. It was voted along party lines in a House. I want to bring in Texas Republican Congresswoman Granger. She actually introduced a measure to rebuke what happened at the State of the Union. Representative, thanks for joining us.
Good to be with you.
What was the, I think probably knowing what the vote count would be ahead of time, what was the main message you were trying to achieve today?
I was trying to say that the State of the Union address is a tradition where the president gets to speak to the nation. And there's been a sense of respect, regardless of partisanship, or respect for the president and his words. And I saw that shattered yesterday, and I think it's a very sad thing. But I thought that the Speaker of the House, who ripped up her speech, the president was given, after the president had honored some people that had honored our country over years.
You know, and it was something of a disappointment, I think, to a lot of apolitical types. You know, just folks who don't follow D.C. all the time, but tune in for something as big as the State of the Union. To see congressional leaders or Congress people sit on their hands when the Tuskegee Airman, 100 years old, now a brigadier general, stands up and, you know, we don't salute his service, or we see a young girl who now knows she can go to a school and maybe the idea of ever having to work for minimum wage won't be in her vocabulary, or all the other wonderful, beautiful things that we saw. Many say that when Speaker Pelosi ripped that speech, she was actually ripping them and ripping their achievements as well.
That's exactly what I thought, and that's why I brought a privileged resolution to the House of the Congress for a vote to say that she misused her time and was disrespectful.
Where do we go from here? The big talk right now, of course, is divisiveness has gotten worse, not that anyone thought it could. Interesting enough, there was a Gallup poll out this week that shows the approval of the president at an all-time high. But Democrats' approval of him at such a low that this is the widest gulf in the history in this country of Democrats and Republicans. Can that be repaired?
I hope it can be repaired, because we all lose that way. The president's polling is very, very high because he's doing what he said he would do. And he wanted to talk about that, and that welfare rolls are lower, wages are higher. It's a good time economically, and a time we should also celebrate that. And I think that's what was lost yesterday, on Tuesday night, during that ceremony.
Right. Well, we want to celebrate it, but we also have some issues in this country, and why we elect folks to go to D.C., hash it out, get over personal animosities, and get some things done. And at this part, you know, we may squander this amazing opportunity while the economy is on fire to get some other things done.
And that would be a shame, and I certainly hope that that's not what happens. I hope we somehow get to work together, as many of us do work together. But a situation like that was so public, and the disrespect was so obvious, that set us back some. All of us want to get our work done and report back to our districts what we've done and how we're using this good economy, and that's what I'm trying to do.
Congresswoman, thank you very much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you.